So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Ray. I like to buy stocks and crypto here on YouTube. And I actually have this Dogecoin mining project going. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to update you on my Dogecoin mining project because I'm actually starting to get better profits. And check this out. I got an idea to double my profits from where I am right now without buying any new equipment. So if you are new to Dogecoin mining, you might want to check this out. And if you have a Dogecoin miner, I want you to check out my strategy for juicing this thing up and doubling my returns. But let's just jump right into it. I tell you what, I'm going to show you my Dogecoin miner first. So here are my Goldshell Mini-Doge Doge miners. There's two of them. There's one on the bottom and then one on the top. I just kind of stacked them here because I've got them both powered by a single power supply. So that single power supply, the cord isn't very long, so I just stacked them on top of one another. You got to be tough when you're with me, so you can see there's two of them there. So two Doge miners, basically it's just a kind of a shell, right? So you can see kind of compared to the size of a computer, since that appears to be their stand. So, just two fans and a circuit board on the inside. On the back, I'll show you what an image of what it looks like. But basically, it's just got an Ethernet plug and then it's got a power plug. So not very sexy looking, but you know what? These are utilities, man. This is for getting some Doge mining done. This is not a trailer queen. This is a working Doge miner. So those are my miners. They probably deserve a better placement or a little better setup or something, but yeah, whatever. You gotta be tough when you're with me. Anyway, so those are my miners. So what I have two Goldshell Mini-Doge miners. Now you can get these a couple places on the internet, but I can tell you that I got mine for about $900 each. You can get them at goldshell.com. I think they charge you like an import duty, I think, on this. I think you have to pay like an extra 30%. I tell you what, if anybody sees this, leave it in the comments if there was like an import tax on it. I got mine on AliExpress. So I got them for about $900, thereabouts. So a little bit more than goldshell.com. But, I think they said the value was like $1 or something like that. So anyway, so I got a pretty good deal. You can also get them at like miner stores. But the thing is, if you go get them at these ASIC miner places or like on eBay, dude, they're killing you. They're selling them for like, I don't know, $1,800 or something crazy like that. But I can tell you, I got mine at AliExpress. I think it was like $900, something like that. So I got two of them, right? So anyway, I tell you what, we're going to look at the profitability of my miners. I'm going to show you what it is they're doing now. And then I'm going to show you the strategy that I have. I love this strategy. So I'm going to want to get your feedback on if you like this idea or not. So I tell you what, first we will take a look at what my Dogecoin miners are mining right now. So I'm going to pull up my my mining pool. So when you buy a miner, these are ASIC miners, which stands for Application Specific Integrated Circuit. But to you and me, what that means is you buy the miner, you plug it in, and it mines Dogecoin, right? And it also mines Litecoin. But we'll talk about that in a second. So what you do is basically you get this miner, right? Plug it into your network, and then what you do is you join a mining pool. Now, there are different mining pools available out there. I can tell you right now I'm in F2 pool, and that's just because I saw it and I thought that was going to be easy to set up, so I just did it, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll probably start testing some other pools, but for right now, I'm on F2 pool. So anyway, when you're in the mining pool, here I got my daily records, right? So how much I'm mining. So the idea is, as I'm contributing to the blockchain, right, helping run transactions on the blockchain and doing a very good thing for the Doge community, they are paying me, right? So anyway, these miners mine both Litecoin and Dogecoin. So I'm going to show you both numbers. So here is my mining pool. First, I'm going to show you, these are my Litecoin numbers. So you can see, it shows you every day what it is you mined. So we'll just say here, it's 0.008 Litecoin a day, thereabouts, right? So that's what I'm mining with Litecoin. And we're going to talk about the values in a second. So, and here, if you scroll down, this is what I'm mining with Dogecoin. So you can see roughly, 14.2, 13.2, 14.7, thereabouts. So I'm probably mining about 14 Doge a day. Now again, this is with two miners, so I've got two miners running. So if we look at how much I'm actually making with these things, I can tell you today the price of Doge is about 27 cents a Doge, right? So if I take 14, let's take the calculator out. If I take 14 and then multiply that times 27 cents, you get about 378 And then if I do Litecoin, let's just say it's about 250. It's been going up, but about 250. So if I go 0.008, right, 0.008 Litecoin times 250 bucks per Litecoin, that gives me $2. So then if I add $3.78 from the Doge, and then I add $2 per day for the Litecoin, I'm making $5.78 a day. So that's pretty good. So, you might think that $5 a day isn't that great, right? But you think about one of the strategies that people do when they do finance things, they say to stop wasting your money, right? So stop buying $5 coffees every day. But the way I kind of think about it is, man, whoever is buying their $5 coffee a day, you're giving your $5 to me, right? So I'm making $5 a day on mining right now. So that's what I'm making right now. But I tell you what, I'm going to show you how I'm going to juice this up a bit, because the one thing is I'm not selling it at today's prices, right? So in reality, here's my plan, right? So here's sort of the basic plan. Basic plan for me is, if I look at where Dogecoin is right today, it's at about 27 cents, right? But you can see it kind of fluctuates above and below. I mean, sure, before, it ran up, way up, and then before that, it was just in the toilet, right? But it looks to me like it's going to be kind of fluctuating a bit, right? So what I'm going to do is this. Number one is I'm not selling it at 27. So what I did is I took a look at the fluctuation of prices of Dogecoin, right? And so I'll show you. Let me pull this up here. I see that on October 28th, Doge was up to about 34. So a little over 32 cents, right? So so I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sell at 27. I can hold, whatever. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to sell it at about 32 cents for my Dogecoin. And then for Litecoin, let me pull up a quick chart on Litecoin. So looking at a chart on Litecoin, you can see Litecoin was recently up to, the high was about, it was about 290 there, past 300. I think it hit over 300, if I remember correctly. So, whatever. But I tell you what, here's the plan. Number one is I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold my Dogecoin until it gets to about 32 cents, right? And I'm going to hold my Litecoin until it gets to 275. So I tell you what, if I do the math now, if I see what my returns are when I do that, if I take 14 Doge a day, right? 14 Doge a day, multiply that times 32 cents, that is going to be $4.48, right? Okay, so I've gone from 378 to 448. Okay. And then if I look at my Litecoin, I'm going to go to 0.008, right? Times $275. So that's going to be $2.20. Okay. So now if I take $4.48 and I add $2.20, that now puts me at $6.48. So that's going to be my target sell price on things, right? So if I do a quick math here, $6.48 times 365, let's say, now I've increased my return up to $2,365, right? So $2,300 thereabouts. So I've gone from about 2,000 to about 2,300. But check this out. I'll tell you what, here is going to be, dude, this is my plan. And I can tell you, I don't think any other Doge folks are doing this on the internet. So I tell you what, make me a deal. If you like this strategy, give me a like. If you don't like it, you can just move on to another video. All right. So if you give me a like, dude, that would be awesome. It really helps out my channel, helps me out a lot. So, dude, if you give me a like, that would be great. But I think this is a good idea. So check this out. Here's the idea. I am going to swing trade my Doge, right? So if you're not familiar with swing trading, I also do stock videos. So, dude, I like swing trading, right? So I had to eventually go back to swing trading, right? So anyway, I'm going to swing trade my Doge. So the idea with swing trading is you sort of buy and sell, and it's not like day trading where you do it every day. So swing trading is more like days to months or less than a year, basically, sort of the idea. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to stick with my values. I'll tell you what, let's go back to the Doge chart again. So here's the chart of Doge. And remember, right now, it's at about 26, 27 cents, thereabouts. So what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to look to sell above that amount, right? And I'm going to look to buy below that amount. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to alternate them. So as I mentioned before, I'm looking to sell at about 32 cents. So that's about 5 cents higher than where we are now. So it's not a huge move, right? It's just, 5 cents higher. And then looking at this, though, it also tends to move, right? Doge kind of falls sometimes, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a buy point, and I'm going to pick that at 23 cents, right? So I'm going to sell at 32, buy at 23. It's a palindrome, 23, 32. So check this out. So here's the way the number is going to do. We're going to work out these numbers, and we're going to come out. I'm going to show you how I'm doubling my money. So here's what I'm going to do. So first, remember, I'm taking 14 Doge, right? So I get 14 Doge a day, right? So 14 Doge, I'm going to hold on to it until I hit 32 cents. When I hit 32 cents, I'm going to sell all 14 Doge, right? Okay, at that point, I'm going to have $4.48, per Doge, right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till Doge falls again because you guys might say, dude, it's not falling, but I think it's going to fall again. So I think it's going to move around a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it at 23 cents, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that $4.48, and since Doge will be 23 cents, I'm going to try to buy all of it, and turn it back into Doge. So if you take $4.48 and divide that by 23 cents, right? That's going to give me 19.5 Doge, right? 19 and a half Doge. So now I've turned my 5 Doge a day, now I've turned my 14 Doge a day into 19.5 Doge a day, right? So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the same thing, right? So I'm going to wait till it goes back up and I'm going to sell it again. So this is swing trading, right? So you buy and sell, but you just, these on the swing, right? So here's what would happen next, right? So we did one sale. Now we're going to do the second sale, right? So the second sale, we're going to be selling 19.5 Doge, right? So because now we've got 19.5. So I'm going to take 19.5 Doge, multiply that times 32 cents, right? Because that's going to be my sell price. Now that takes me to $6.24, right? So now I'm at $6.24 instead of, $3.78, which is where I am today, right? Then check this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again, right? I'm going to do it again. But at this point, so now I've got $6.24, right? So I'll wait till it goes to 23, and then I'm going to buy again. So if I take $6.24, divide that by 23 cents, right? So figure out how many Doge I get. Now I'm up to 27 Doge, right? This is pretty good, huh? So now, I tell you what, we're going to do it one more time. So we're now going to sell the third time. This is going to be the third sale of the Doge. So we're going to take the 27 Doge, and we're going to sell it at 32 cents again, because that's going to be our sell price. That's going to take us to $8.64, all right? So now we are at, statistically speaking, we are at $8.64 mining Doge per day, right? But the mining is not done there, right? Because that's just our Doge. Because the thing is, remember, these ASIC miners, these mine on this script algorithm, right? And so the idea is it mines both Litecoin and Doge at the same time. So remember, this is the Doge stuff, but we still got Litecoin mining, right? So here, check this out. So if I don't do this game with Litecoin, right? Because I don't know, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a follow-up bonus on this, but I'll tell you what. So if we take our $8.64, and then, as I mentioned, I'm going to sell my Litecoin at $2.75, right? So that gives me $2.20 for Litecoin. So if I take $8.64, I add $2.20, that takes me up to $10.84 a day, right? So now I've gone from where I am statistically, today I'm at about $5.78 a day. That's going to take me to $10.84, which is almost double, right? So that's pretty cool. Now, if we take $10.84 and multiply that times 365, because there's 365 days in a year, that gives us $3,956. So almost $4,000, right? So I've gone from about $2,000 to about $4,000. Now, before you click away, I'm going to give you the rest of the plan because there's a little bit more in it. So again, here the idea is we're going to swing trade Doge. We're going to sell at 32. We're going to buy at 23. And we're going to see how that goes. But there's going to be a little bit more, and that is this. A couple things. Number one is I'm actually sending my Doge now. I'm sending it over to crypto.com. Now, crypto.com pays me interest on Doge. But the thing is, I have to have 500 Doge. So once I get 500 Doge, I can get, they'll pay me interest. So they'll pay me in a range of 0.5% up to 2%. I could do the 2%, but the thing is, that would lock me in for 3 months. And the thing is, I need to be able to have the flexibility to get this money out, or this Doge out, once I hit 32 cents, right? So for that one, I will probably just do the 0.5% interest. So, it's just a little bit of icing on top, right? Number one. Number two, there's another thing, which is, remember, I'm flipping between, the precious Doge and the dirty fiat money, right? But the thing is this, what I can do at crypto.com is I can then, once I'm in cash, I will put it in the USDC, so the US dollar stablecoin, right? The US dollar coin. And if I do that, they'll also pay me interest. So they'll pay me between 6 and 12% interest there. 6% if I just want to take it out anytime, and then 12% if I want to keep it in for 3 months and stay for 3 months. But again, I have to have the flexibility to go in and buy the Doge. So I'm not going to probably won't do the long term. I'll probably just do the 6% interest on that. But I tell you what, before I tell you one more thing I want to tell you, but before I get to that, if you are interested in crypto.com, I tell you what, I will put a link down below for crypto.com. They actually have pretty good rates if you're buying and selling crypto. So a lot of these exchanges, they make money off the difference, the spread, right? So crypto.com is they actually have, I think, from what I've seen, I think the rates are pretty good. So we're going to land the plane in a second here, but I have a couple more things just to mention. One of them is, I want to ask you a question, and then I'm going to tell you something, right? So here's the question. What should I do with my Litecoin? So currently right now, I tell you what I'm doing is, when I sell my Litecoin, I just sold my last round because we got that high, right? I sold it and then I put it into Bitcoin, right? So the thing is, I don't think Litecoin is going to have this crazy oscillation like I think Dogecoin is going to have. So I'm not sure I really want to swing trade Litecoin. But what I'm thinking, what I might want to do is, what do you think about this idea? I might want to actually take the Litecoin, let's say when I hit that $275, right? So I get 0.008 Litecoin a day at 275 or so, let's say. What I think I might do is put that into the Doge pool, right? So that way, all of a sudden now I'm increasing my Doge more and more and more, right? Because now I'm moving in and out of Doge, but I'm also feeding in the Litecoin money. I'm thinking about that idea. What do you think about that idea? Would you do that, or would you just take the Litecoin and just keep putting it into like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and some others? But the other thing is this, and here's sort of the downside, but whatever. Two things. Number one is, I hope this thing goes up and down enough to do the strategy. But the other thing is, this doesn't take into account taxes. So, when I do trades, I'm going to have to pay taxes on those profits. So, if it's a short-term capital gain, I'm going to have to pay short-term capital gains taxes, which is your ordinary income. Or if it takes really long, it's probably not worth this strategy, right? So anyway, so that's the thing. I am going to have to pay taxes, and the strategy does not include taxes. So anyway, with all that, I want to know what you think. If you are new to Doge mining, do you think does this convince you maybe you can do it and make some more money? And if you are mining Doge, what do you think about this strategy? Are you doing this one? Is this one sound like a good idea? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually really interested to get your opinion on this. And with that, I tell you what, I will put up a couple more videos you might want to take a look at, and I will see you in that next video.